What's good, y'all? It's your man, Summer Man, coming out of Oakland with my man Drasmatic on the beats. One time for the one time, representing Texas. And this album is called The Cookout. It's something very special to my heart because I think it's real personal, but at the same time, I'm just giving out game, giving out knowledge about how things could be and should be. So the next time you at your family function, go ahead and grab you a plate and play some of this.
Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
And they have the love of these.
Amen.
Straight out the matrix, only speak basics. Need a little help and motivation, I got you. Represent everything my people are fought to. Turning enemies into fossil food. Oil in the soil, you can't tell me I ain't royal. As I'm loyal, hot water don't boil. Hair coil, about to strike like a snake do. What would you do if I ate you? I ain't even gotta hate you. They gon' have to resurrect and recreate you. I'm rhyming, top rhyming, really educated, strong-minded, black man. This man and that man, better stand back for the impact. Space Jam and jam-packed, no man can own land. Been a spade, I can only put my own hand. Every land is my homeland. Real knowledge, it ain't cheap, it stay hidden. I did not come to play with them, I don't even parlay with them. Got nothing to say with them. Kill a snake with its own venom. Tear down with the King engine. King Kunta, King Zulu, and King Kendrick. Cthulhu with my voodoo mambo and a hungan. Thank you for assuming over men I'm more than human. Rappers my children. I don't judge, I'ma build them. To their spirits in the millions. Teach them to deal with their feelings. On some realness, that's the goal and the vision. Build a village and a home for the young ones. Conundrum that a dumb like Trump won, only to die and be replaced by my own son. Know some, show some, income, outcome. Money can't buy me love, but a little bit of time can. I said money can't buy me love, but a little bit of time can. Money ain't everything, it ain't the only thing, but you need a little dough to get on the train. Time by the things that I truly love. Show me how to be what I never was. Gotta just be cuz. Gotta treat folk with some respect. I ain't about to die living with regret. Nope. Flyer than an egret that's on a jet. Learn to be more loving when I get upset. Just do it cuz how I get the check. Every single day cuz I know I'm blessed. He direct with his love, serve and protect.
When the cookie jar is empty, baby gets so close.
I want your timing, what you're telling. Sweet something so compelling. What you want is where I'm selling. The horizon golden yelling, smelling water and salt. Awash whatever is lost. A lot of wisdom and wants without all of the cost. Cruise with me, heal a bruise with me. Forget the blues, moving to new hues. You get me? With me, I got your back, front and diagonal sides. We run plays bilateral and rattle the binds. Unwind, refine, baby we could define. Do as we decide, retire what we tried. When we fried and we dried and we dive to refresh. Become more some heaven, earth, moon, sun, that's fresh. Ask me the union, that's yes. Blend the border for daughter, for southern east to west. Bring honor out of our drama and diminish our distress. Remember the good we got and learn from the rest.
When the cookie jar is empty, baby gets so close. When the cookie jar is empty, baby gets so close.
It really doesn't matter much to me.
My man hit me up to tell me to do good business by any means needed. Ron G is my witness. Sucker scared shitless, paradigm still shifting. Them boys animals, too bad that they still chicken. Your girl wicked, with the incense and the candle. I do the job that many hands can't handle. Many chefs, but not enough for these waiters. They busy smoking trees and burning right through their paper. Greater later, later hater, hater taker, take invaders, invader like mind flayers. Great debater, Arvader, Ayurveda. The way I run the town, I should be the next mayor. Hate being under pressure, got me feeling like a bone collector in the room with my specter, wondering where I am on the spectrum of good and evil. Myself or the people need equity, cause things unequal. My kids the sequel, careful how you speak to us. You dealing with a man who didn't see too much. My soul is clutched, feel like blood in the cuts. That's some things that I won't discuss. So what? Soul suckers, pointed out by my mother. If you ain't a succubus, then some man still love you. If he is a succubus, then sorry, not sorry about it. Some gotta take you out, it's too crowded. I won't allow it in my vicinity. Brother man got way too many enemies. Breaking down bars and penitentiaries. Amaranth for 1,000,000 centuries.
Southern artists, and I feel like, you know, Southern artists and West Coast artists don't really get enough love for our contributions in hip hop.
We don't.
It's
usually focused primarily
on the East.
On the East, New York.
Right.
The Mecca.
Right, the Mecca, because they started it, and I feel it. But it's like we all contribute to hip hop, and we all had our own things going at the same time, right? Like y'all are doing popping and locking, and we were doing strutting, and it's like these two things combine together and create styles, you know, and create different styles and different experiences. And to me, when it comes to hip hop, more than anything else, it's really a link in a chain to talk about the black experience.
Create the light inside and shine. Don't you ever let them bring you down.
Whoa, train track, move on. Pull my porter, groove on. My granddaddy knew that. Grandchildren living different, though nothing really shifted. Still living in the racism, devil's creation. Dodge it all, hitting hard every day. Black resilient like my grandma's pain. Named by the gods, living love that you claim. Skin like Naomi Campbell, apple sun kiss, yeah. Jordan Pippen, assist with the switching. Champion mind state, watch us go get it. Nothing stops you once you believe in yourself. I was raised by the pimps and the hoes who knew hell. From the bottom, let's take it to the top. Nothing's ever promised. Biggest my heart. No faking, nah, bitch, from the start. If it ain't real, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Black is love and so is us. Rich in culture brought us up. No matter what happens, we won't stop. Cause these streets won't wait for you, nah.
Streets won't wait, Ben got it by faith. Separate the real from the fake. Learn from mistakes. Keep the grass cut for the snakes. Triangulate, watching things take shape. Emotep running through my veins. France for 9 on the brain. Marshawn Lynch with the game. Mansa Musa hanging off my chain. Fly as Bessie Coleman on a plane. Let me explain, my DNA popping. Old as the oil inside of the candelabra. Phantom of the opera. Bigger than Godzilla versus Mothra. Represent the legacy of my mother and father. I got to. Cause if I don't, then who would? Me and Sunspot is too good for Hollywood. Hollywood and also just highly educated, dedicated to collaboration, so congratulations. Let's go. Back to the black and my eyes start fading. Looking at my life like, ain't it amazing? Survive situations, street that raised them. Still got spirits in my mother-loving basement. Homies caught cases, crack ran rampant. Hate to admit it, but I got affected. Can't blame life if a brother act reckless. Hey, y'all means every day for my breakfast. Got a long checklist, I'm checking it off. Tying up patch, double checking the cost. Been a young boss hog in my old prime. Got XP leveled up in my own mind. Whole lot of that I just won't co-sign. Knew a young brother selling real life landmines. Wonder what would happen if I bought one. I'd be mad as hell in this mug if I drop one. Car from the auction, chain from the rent. SpongeBob shirt, used to hit the thizzle dance. My homie got this thing I like his sands in his pants. You know what's a fight if it's D'Lo when it's man's sleepy. We don't give a about nothing. Nowadays niggas getting rhyme for the promo. Chuck Walker's dog in the hood with a GoPro. And your baby mama acting like she Yoko Ono. What a crazy world they be living in. Either way it go, brother, I'ma need my dividends. It's town biz, so I get it how I live. Too many kids and I only got 2 of them. And I don't need no more. Streets raise me, think like a coach. Rather raise my kids than pay child support. I smoke a literal roast before I go broke.
And speaking of Southern, I just wanted to be known for the record. I think that Texas has some of the best like lyricists out. Period.
You think
like,
Texas has the best lyricists?
Some of the best. I'm not gonna say like that. The top number one, but Texas to me is like super consistent with like high level lyricists. Like people who are really spitting some crazy shit. I'm like, damn, bro, what the fuck? You know?
Have you heard this dude called Big X the Plug? Or what? Have you heard that dude? Yeah.
Big X the Plug. Oh yeah, I felt like I've heard Big X the Plug.
I think he's a new wave rapper out of Texas. He's really taking off the state of Texas.
More shocking than the EKG. Young Kilo G, yeah, you know me. Beat Thor with the master key. Doors stay on the floor, cause I've been low key. I'm the hometown hero. I am hard as a spear throw. Fly as a paratroop, jumping straight in your ear hole. If you don't use your ears, what the heck is you here for? I could die if I cry, but I won't shed a tear though. How you stop a black man from voting? Jail. Send him there with no knowledge of self. Create schools that are more like cells. Destroy his manhood and he surely will fail. Harder than Braille, hard to swallow like kale. Man, I know myself, and I know very well. Aim like William Tell, that's if you can tell. Man, I'm flow so hot, I burn the devil in hell. Blowing like CB4, still on E14. The game want my soul, my brother's still on parole. I told my mama I don't do what I'm told, I just do what I know. Amaranth from the way that I grow. One ring like Frodo, around the world like a yo-yo. Boy, I stay in the dojo, and they can't take my mojo. Man, the flow is for loco. Evil like Mojo Jojo, no coon like Domo, freestyle pro bono, caliber like Gallagher, with my Excalibur. This the Final Fantasy, hit fools with my Magica. Shoot like Gallagher, crawl like Tarantula. I'm the main character, and there is that Brannigan. Internet was made by a black man. I'm not Al Gore, I'm that man. Sealing sucker's face with the fat man. Hard to kill like a samurai on his last stand. With his last hand in the last dance. It's your last chance. Thinking in advance for you die. Truth or lies, no alibis. This is the present moment, don't be surprised. And still I rise. Like I raise your vibe, percolate your mind. When I step inside, I'm so dang wet. My name is Slip and Slide. I'm a lion's pride, and I just let that ride.
Yeah, what up, everybody? It's your boy DJ Rowe. You watching AnnA's Global History Night. We just got through doing a little bit of a debut of my boy Najee, Son of Man, the Cookout. So we're going to keep this going. We're going to be playing snippets of the Cookout. But you guys going to have to address Summer Man for the album. But yeah, we're going to keep this going. It's your boy DJ Rowe. AnnA's Global History Right. Let's go.
Chip, chip. 30. 27. 8. Chip, chip. It's nasty. Hey, right on, Fetty, for letting me get on this, man. Let's get it. Yeah. Go. Let's get it, shorty. Show up, nobody can deny. Give me some steps, I'm from the wish nigga would try. Work too hard to let the hate diminish my work. Move smart, I was taught from birth. Hustle, no handout. Talking gas, guess they ran out. Turn the fan round, we gon' stand out. Sky's the limit, just out. I'm not timid, they gave me the stage on the show. Started on the bench, now I'm pro. Here we go. Bar for bar, flying through the air like a shining star. Fetty, 27 ink the brand. All in the clouds, something haters can't stand. Our plan, take the game by storm. Walk through the party, DJ, ring the alarm. Hot boys, all cash money. I'm from the Bay, they go dummy. All in traffic, laying that footwork. If you want something, you gotta put that foot forward. No charge, get the job done. All profit, they ain't know where we from. Little city, full of madness. If you're looking for trouble, you can have it. Show up, nobody can deny. Give me some steps, I'm from the wish nigga would try. Work too hard to let the hate diminish my work. Move smart, I was taught from birth. Hustle, no handout. Talking gas, guess they ran out. Turn the fan round, we gon' stand out. Sky's the limit, chest out. I'm not timid. Yeah, scared money don't make money. Nope. Have heart, have money. It's a man's game, dummy. And ain't a damn thing funny. I got some killers in my family and some bitches that'll run for me. I'm a lover, not a fighter, never been a bitch. Been a hustler in the back, no, I'm not a pimp. If the DA try to question me, I'll plead the fifth. I ain't here for telling, I don't know shit. Yeah, have heart, have money. If she don't have an income, then she ain't really for me. I've been single 3 years, call me Mr. Lonely, cause my ex ran her mouth and had them boys looking for me. My mama was a hustler, my daddy was a pimp. My school was the block, I graduated out the pen. Did most of my time by myself, never ran my mouth. All I want is my respect, fuck a handout. Yeah. J Fetty and Thug Nasty.
I'm just speaking the truth. Yeah. Cause I swear I don't get it. You know, it's like real. They want me to rock the nice chain on, the Rolex diamond watch. I don't even rock with the physical like that. I'm trying to tap people back into their souls, you know what I'm saying? It's real. Look, I don't mess with the physical, but if I get to shining, then maybe they'll listen though. Nah, I ain't deviating, I'm still on a mission, bro. Trying to wake the blind, they don't see which way to go. Hey, I don't mess with the physical, I'm just tapping into the soul. Living life on the go. The rabbit hole, it get deep, I'm going as deep as it go. You a fish in the bowl, I'm breaking the code. No Da Vinci, it's Fibonacci. Hit 'em with this knowledge, hit 'em like I'm Rocky. Gotta keep it humble, no need to get cocky. High frequency, I don't think you can tap it. So I'm here to let you know, you got in the flesh, that's for sure. Hold on to your mind, never ever let it go. I'm just trying to build, trying to get it off the flow. Waking people up, time to get in God mode, it's for real. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real. I keep it real. Yeah, I keep it real. And it's real. Keep it 100. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real. I keep it real. I got it. Keep it.
Yeah. Out here flexing like you woke. See straight through you, I don't need no telescope. I don't need your constitution, I don't need your white hope. I don't need your good deeds, taking hits round for round like I'm Creed. Why you plotting on my essence? Yeah, steady counting on my blessings. Yeah, this ain't equal competition. If you can't keep it real, it's your character and vision. Only follow intuition, state facts. Never like saying shit I gotta take back. Got the kind of vibe that you can't hijack. Me and my crew set, I put that on my zodiac. Yeah, and I keep it wavy. Stay rooted deep so you really can't shade me. Keep my aura cleansed so your energy don't phase me. Too elevated so my soul can't be grave deep.
Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real. I keep it real. Yeah, I keep it real. And it's real. Keep it 100. Keep it 100. Keep it real. Gotta keep it real. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real. I keep it real. I got it. I keep it real.
You think I ain't fucking lying? I'm getting cheddar while the shadows flock together. Think they good? Well, I'm better. Move the lane and I pull up for that jumper. Real bosses around when they pull up on that bumper. I'm getting cheddar while these birds flock together. Think they good? Well, I'm better. Move the lane and I pull up for that jumper. Real bosses around when they pull up on that bumper. Cheating off stocks, I ain't spend no checks. Vegas hit the crap game and I ain't lost yet. Niggas broke, trying to show out. Mad cause they got no clout. Talking on the name only make me bigger. Ain't got a fake, knew I'm that nigga that always had funds, hoes, and firebug. Roll with them hitters, gangsta thug. Can't say enough, you really went left. Mad cause the bitch didn't want you played it for the stretch. Bro, I salute you for getting go. Get church to shoot a video at our studio. Ain't funny. Did you pay for your time? That shit's funny. A waste of my time. Clown. But I'ma roast you, bitch. Call itself an ape, more like a chimpanzee. Fatty motherfuckers, what I does. I'm an urban legend. Nigga, fuck the bus. In a line, they come pop up. We on one. It's nothing to do to stop us. Eat good without a handout. Boy, get off the nuts on that fan route. Shout out. Kicks amazing. On the top shelf, if I'm blazing. Break a beat down, that's the soundtrack. Price going up, he gon' need a couple stacks. I'm the Mac with the cheese and the ronies. Keep that thing tucked, I'll be all on my lonely. All my cronies, 5150. You know where I'm at if you got up on a pick with me. Hit Swifty on my Rick and Morty. Put me on stage, bet the crowd don't ignore it. Rap orgy, the guy get it done. Spin dough, get dough just to have fun. I'm a hustler, I'm known for that. You known to run your mouth? Him cap, real rap. You don't want the smoke, but if we go there, it won't be a joke. EPA, back on Illy. Got a bunch of real ones that gon' roll with me. Forgive me if I go in. Lyrical beast and ain't no win. Reppin' the town everywhere I go. Keep my name out your mouth like a motherfucking hoe. Yeah. My woman got $1 million body with a food stamp face. I give her beer money for a champagne taste. She told me it don't bother her that I'm a cheapskate, so I took her ass to Mickey D's on her first date. Yeah, she's having fun and I'm loving it. She got me singing ba da ba 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 while she's sucking it. She's a cheap date and I'm a cheapskate, getting head with a Happy Meal on her first date. Yeah, I only love her when I'm getting sloppy topped off. She told her when it's hard, suck it to the saw. Throat goat, don't choke, gagging her car. She been at it about an hour, Mrs. Lockjaw. I only love her when I'm getting sloppy topped off. Deep throated when it's hard, suck it to the saw. Throat goat, don't choke, gag nor cough. She been at it about an hour, Mrs. Lockjaw. Mrs. Lockjaw. She been at it about an hour, Mrs. Lockjaw. Yeah.
Miss Lockjaw.
She been at it about an hour, Mrs. Lockjaw.
Man, I know you ain't in here calling me no Lockjaw on a motherfucking song. Man, you talking about me, but let me tell you how you be. Temptation, oral fixation, tongue on his tip cause he love the sensation. Throat baby, hanging off the bed. I'm only giving throat, I'm beyond giving head. Tears streaming, eyeballs gleaming, mouth watering cause I'm waiting for the semen. No, I don't choke, I'm a throat baby demon. Got him hooked on the throat like some coke, now he fiend. Please believe it, I'm the only one he's seen. Head so good, call a throat baby demon. I said head so good, call a throat baby demon.
Yeah, and we are back, everybody. And it's Global History Night. This is your boy DJ Rowe. And are you in the building?
Yeah, what's up?
What's up?
We got a special guest tonight.
Who we got as a special guest for tonight?
Someone very special.
Uh-oh.
Extremely special. Age, are you there?
Yeah, hold up.
Ooh, it's hot.
I know, huh? Yeah, it's supposed to start cooling down. Like today was supposed to be the hottest around here, and then it starts cooling down, but we're still better off than Sacramento.
Oh, yeah. Vacaville was like 114.
God. Whoa, yeah, I heard about that.
I'm sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
It's been so long since I've done this, excuse me. What's up, y'all?
Hey, what's up? Good to see you.
Yeah, it's been so long since I've done this, so I'm just working out the kinks and shit. What's up, though?
You're doing good. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, bro?
What's up?
Chilling, bro. Chilling. Hey.
Yeah, we're doing good. Catching up on stuff that's going on going on here. We were talking about heat domes last week, but then okay, so you guys have heard about, so there's this project called California Forever. That's it's these millionaires that over the past couple of years, a bunch of 60,000 acres of unincorporated Solano County land is being bought up by people that want to make their own city. And so there's people here in Vallejo, a lot of the Vallejo, as you could say, usual suspects are all fired up about it. It's supposedly going to go on the ballot, and they're like, no, we need to stop it. I think it's done. I think if you get people it's done. I think if you get people with that much money buying that much land, they're going to be able to get what they want. And what we need to do is strike good deals with them, basically. So that's what they're going around speaking to community groups and answering questions, supposedly. I wrote the director or whatever a letter explaining all the reasons why he needs to be the one sitting, and he needs to be the one asking questions, not answering them. But anyway, so that's a different thing. But anyway, it's on fire up there. Their land's burning. But on places like that, you might, it could be a controlled burn too. So,
There's a lot going on in the world today, right now.
well, there is. There is. Anything
It's a
top of
lot.
your,
Excuse me?
anything, what's top on your mind?
Not the politics. The politics are so weird right now.
Yeah.
Not politics. Honestly, just like it's good to be on your show. First time back, and honest, I know that I had the invite a previous week ago, but right now, I haven't had anything to really talk about. But now that I have my new book and I'm ready to jump back on the promotion hype, I got my new book. I'm really excited about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And next month, I'm hearing that some of the homies, some art homies are putting like a art show together in Concord. So Anna, if you would like to sell your books and post up is good.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
looking for a DJ, bro. It's the 3rd, next Saturday, next month on the 3rd.
Next month on the 3rd, and what
Yeah.
day is that?
It's a Saturday.
And it's in where's it? Is it? It's
In
at
Concord. It's in like it's at a store, but they're gonna use the parking lot. So it's gonna be an outside event with booths and all.
Yeah, I'm down if they want me to DJ it.
Yeah, I'll give you some more detail, but basically, so that's really cool. And so I got this book. The 3rd is pending. I just finished school, and a lot of good shit, man. You know, it's hot as hell right now.
I know, huh? Huh. Well, why don't you tell people about your book?
Okay. Well, okay, so my newest book right now is, hold on, I can get a copy of mine. Bada bing. So, I think this is the image, and I've been putting light promotion. I've been putting light images on the internet, but this is the actual book, and it's called Mr. G: The Return of the Gollywog, and it's
Oh,
it's a yeah, thank you. It's a doll. It's a story about a kid that comes across his mother's collection of dolls, and she gives the kid the doll, and the kid is so like, wow, I never heard about this doll. Why haven't I been told about it? And then they go to this whole conversation of how the school system doesn't really tell you your true history. And if you want the truth of your history, you kind of got to go outside of the books. So this is the return of the Gollywog, and I'm so glad, Anna, when you heard me say that, you're like, what the fudge?
because I
Yeah.
know what that is, and my immediate reaction when I saw you'd written a kid's book was like, "Oh, cool! I'm gonna get it for my nieces." And then when you showed, I was like, "Oh no, I can't."
And you know, that's so cool because as I put this up, it's funny because it's a hard divide because it's like someone like, oh my God, I would never support something crazy like that. Then some others are like, this is so beautiful, like this is Black history and it's not been celebrated. Like we need more people to talk about our true Black history. So it's a hard divide and I love it. Like honestly, at my age right now, for me to get involved in a new book, I had to have something cutting edge and gritty and something to cut some teeth. Like I can't do another one in feel. I can't do another foo yuck book. Like I need a little something that's gonna cut some edges and make people like ouch. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, yeah. And so for people listening, we should say, okay, for anybody listening that doesn't know what gollywogs were, they were they were racist dolls basically that were made to part of this, I mean, there were other dolls and toys and things like that that were made to mock Black people, basically. And would you say that's a good description?
Yeah, and then also the Gollywog image has been it's been like a staple of media for like trademarks for like a couple of decades. So like And the Gollywog dolls, these are fiction. These are real dolls. Like like I said, my auntie has like a room full of these dolls.
Yeah.
These dolls are super rare, super.
Yeah.
And I just had to bring it. Like I said, I had to bring it into book form because, like I said, at this age of mine, I need to do something with a little grit.
Well, yeah. See, like for me, I would not send it like I'm not going to send it to to my nieces and nephews because their parents would have no idea what it is. So I would just like, oh, look what Auntie Anna sent. I mean,
But you know, and you know, it's like it's almost like taboo. But when you think about a lot of things in our Black history, there's a million things that are taboo in our Black history and our Black culture.
well, these
And yeah, what's up?
Well, these are white nieces and nephews that I'm not gonna like send who I think they don't know the history, they don't know what it is and what it means. And so I just wouldn't do that because I don't want they could wind up being very intentionally hurtful and insulting and racist. And
And
I could definitely think of other people whose kids I would definitely get.
Oh, you know what though? Even on that same note, it's a hard divide of the support I'm getting. Like, okay, I'm not gonna blow up the spot yet, but some of the outlets, people who've supported my other books, when I give them the book, they're like, "Whoa, I don't know if I could do." I'm like, "Oh, you're good with me doing the foo-foo stuff, but once I start cutting teeth, you're like, no, no, no." So, Mr. G, and like, I'm literally this is my first physical showing of this book, and yeah.
It is so fucking cool.
You know you got to have a signed copy for Ro.
I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah,
I
man.
know people who I think who want their kids to know about Black history, who would very much want to get that for their kids.
Yeah, it is, and it's it's like as I did this, I'm also talking to people about their representation of their people. Like I spoke to a Hispanic friend of mine, and I asked her, "Do you feel like Hispanic youth who don't know how to speak Spanish are looked down at for not knowing their culture?" They know their native tongue. And that's not a question I would ask. Can't answer, but I just asked them like, as you get older, your culture is being altered, and so are you gonna say something about it? Are you gonna do something about it? Are you going to speak up? You have all these outlets. You can make podcasts, you could make books, animation, or you're gonna use your art to say something. That's where I'm at with my art too, because it's like I don't feel like I'm gonna get rich off my art, but so I might as well just go ahead and say something powerful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I think I think it's awesome. I mean, we need to get voices out there, and especially, I mean, people are gonna see it because again, I mean, it's rough. Not enough people read books, and so like, there's definitely people that are gonna see this and be like, "Whoa, this is different. I want to, let me share this to with my kid because I mean because that's certainly how a lot of parents of black children that I know feel. It's like they want their kids to know everything.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
So excuse me, I'm just working with my light. So yeah, man, it's important to do new media. Okay, it's so many things that we know that are in conflict in our culture, and people are really getting fed up. Like I really feel like shit's changing. Shit is like coming to a head. Like on the okay, Black culture. I feel like Black folk are actually even tired of our hip hop today. Like the stuff that's going on in it. So a lot of disc jockeys are like, oh, we need to change the airwaves. But if you change the airwaves, that's going to alter your pockets too. So But people are really getting fed up with everything. So I'm just trying to speak my mind through my art.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. I think people are also just overwhelmed because there's so much media and voices out there. I mean, there's TikTok and all of that. So it's just extremely difficult to try and find something meaningful. And yeah.
And like honestly, as an artist, if I were to go today, I wouldn't want to be just known for wine and Phil or duck soup. I need to be known for a little more deeper stuff. And
Yeah.
not to say those aren't deep, but I feel like we matured a lot since we did duck soup.
Yeah. Yeah. I decided to produce the Bayard Rustin Symposium again this year, and I'd taken a year off. Yeah, and I'm going back, and I've been there was something else I'd wanted to do, gay women aren't represented enough in this community, so I wanted to do a queer history symposium. And because officially, see, this is what I'm pointing out to people. I'm like, no more fucking letters, okay? It is queer from now on, because anybody can identify as queer. There needs to be one fucking word. I'll be in meetings with people that are like, well, we need to add the I in case the eyes feel okay, if you're not comfortable someplace, just having another letter isn't going to do it. And yeah, we look fucking ridiculous, basically. Yes. With all the letters.
Well,
you can say it.
No, okay, no, how do I say it? The inclusion has been open, and you can't stop the inclusion now.
It's not a meaningful, but
but I'm just saying, you can't stop. The door's been open. Like, okay, we accept we accept you guys, you all come on in, and now that individuals are in, more people are coming behind. They're like, yo, I don't know if you. They're like, no, the door's open, so we're gonna just come on in. You can't really. The inclusion is including,
But the problem is that just adding the letters does not make anything more inclusive. Basically, there's more and more letters being added on, but it's the same old people in groups. It shows no purpose. It serves no purpose so far as inclusion.
What's the letters now? LGBTQRSTWXYZ.
I know. It gets.
I'm sorry.
We'll see. It's ridiculous. I don't want to include everybody personally. I mean, I'm like, why the fuck does everybody think that they can come?
Anna said it. I didn't say that. Anna said that.
It's my show. It's my show. Why don't you all go join this? Why don't you just go? We're supposed to take the A's people, which stands for asexual. I'm like, I don't give a rat's ass if you are. And why don't you go be with the straight people? Just because you don't want to have sex, why does that mean you get to come be with us?
Well, like I said, at the end of the day, me, I have no problem with it because all of it's inclusion. I'm trying to get my nigga doll in the library. I'm not tripping off the LGBT.
It needs, okay, see, perfect thing. It needs to be real inclusion. And see, I fucking have had that discussion within the queer community, because I don't put a lot of shit, all those letters and stuff on the advertisements for my events and all of that. I have the most diverse events of the queer community because I book people, because I book diverse artists and speakers that people want to come see. So they
for sure.
It's not because I put it, you can't just put a letter on it and make people want to come. So basically, want to feel comfortable. So yeah, queer. But so then I decided I'm going back and forth. I mean, because people asked me if I'm going to do the Byron Rustin Symposium again. I'm sort of like, well, I don't want it to slip. I don't want it to slip away because when you don't necessarily want something to slip away if you've spent a while with it. So
Yep. Makes sense.
yeah. So
But it's a lot. That is a lot going on and this is the world today we're in, you know. It's a lot of inclusion, so it's like you can't stop the inclusion.
yeah. Yeah.
I heard about the gentlemen that call themselves the fairies or something like that, the horses.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like,
That's what I'm saying. If you start like, if you give people the impression that you're gonna twist yourself. See, I think people like that are sort of sitting there like, sure, yeah, let's go fuck with those stupid queers that think that they have to like identify everyone basically that think it just
and you know what? I have no say in this matter because I'm not queer, gay, or LGBT,
yeah.
or like a furry or whatever. And I'm not in no disrespect to anyone. I'm just saying the inclusion game has been including. So it's like, where do we stop the including? You can't really include one through, X through Y and Z without including A, B, and C. So, you know.
And like that, yeah, when it comes to the queer LB whatever, basically you have the same divides as everywhere else in society, race and class.
Yeah.
So basically the organizations with the most letters on their names are still almost all white middle class and above people, basically.
Well,
So
I guess. Like I said, I have no stake in it, and like I said, man, I mean, it's a powerful conversation. I mean,
yeah.
yeah, I, yeah, yeah. But yeah, man, that's dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, did you guys do an insight of the political stance and all? I mean, Trump and Biden. Did you guys talk about that?
Yeah.
I mean, me personally, I watched like enough of it. Like, this is a joke, bro. Fuck.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's like picking a lesser of two evils or something like that.
Well, yeah. Yeah. And yeah, we've been messaging about it. And the problem, I mean, I could have had like Biden mixes up words. I don't trip on people mixing up words. That doesn't mean that there's something cognitively really wrong with you, but I could have had the sound turned off and been just as concerned. I mean, it's his face. You can't hide that. It's his face. It's how, his voice, how he looked. I mean, he's not well.
Who?
So
Trump or Biden?
Biden.
Oh, I'm sorry. They both look sick to me.
Well, yeah, but well,
I
yeah,
don't.
but me and Ro have been having this conversation over the
Yeah.
years. I mean, Trump kind of seems how he always is. Biden has degenerated. That's
See,
kind
like,
of
and I respect that because it's like, I guess if you've been tuned into politics like that, you can see that. But
yeah.
like, I'm not tuned in like that, and I just see two jokes, bro. Two jokes. Like, so as I see this, somebody asked me, who you gonna vote for? Who you gonna vote for? I'm like, bro, like all this energy that these two give, I'm like, I don't have faith in our leaders. But so then I said, well, if this is gonna be who we vote for, why shouldn't Farrakhan go in the mix of voting for president?
Well,
Why shouldn't?
he's
Huh?
extreme. Well, he's real close. he's extremely ill too, but yeah.
Yeah, true that. But I'm like, I feel like if we have these two to vote for, why don't we just throw Farrakhan in the mix and at least spice it up a little? You know, I mean, because our pickings are slim as president.
Well, I'd rather have Farrakhan in there than that idiot RFK Jr. You know, see, that's pathetic to me because, I mean, when somebody does something like that, you are there solely because your name is Kennedy. No other reason. Like you should be like, I would never do that. Like, aren't you? You should be ashamed, and like you're acting like you're as establishment as it gets. But basically, somebody like that gets in, he does take votes away from Biden, and you know,
That's
yeah,
wild, man. But like at the end of the day, I really had no faith in these so-called leaders of ours. You know.
yeah.
So you guys didn't hear anything about Biden might drop out?
What?
Well, people are, I mean, more people are saying so. Like even some elected leaders in his party have said so, that which is quite something. And um like people that didn't say it that haven't people that have been defending him up till now have been saying that he should drop out. You know, because my brother's always on top of all that stuff, so I always text him after that, and he wrote back saying that there can be an open convention, which is because now I mean it's all the conventions and all that. I mean it doesn't it's all ceremonial now. It used to have a purpose. And so what could happen is other people could Biden could release his delegates, and then other people could just step up at the delegate and at the convention and run. And unfortunately, he did it was fuck. And I have, see, my thing with politics is it is always extremely clear to me that what I like isn't going to, I like Kamala Harris a lot, but I think she was a bad choice for Biden for VP because I think too many other people don't, basically. So
Why do you think she was a bad choice?
because not enough voters like her. I mean, I think she was I mean, for that reason, because I don't think yeah, I mean, I think she's great. I would love to see Kamala be president, but,
Oh man, that I just had a really bad joke.
go
Like
ahead.
that's the reason why Biden hasn't been assassinated is because they don't want to see Kamala as president. like, if we pop this dude, he's in our sight. Geez, then we gotta do with her. No, fuck it.
Well, there people are just
Like it's like a safety net. It's like
it's like it was just it's too but okay, America is sexist and racist for that. So Biden goes ahead and like picks like the average American mind is like so I don't know, small or whatever, could barely fathom a black president, could barely fathom a woman president. So you put those two things together, and the average American mind is just gonna not be able to
and
hack it.
that's what's keeping Biden safe. Like nobody wants to nobody wants to no one wants to unalive Biden because then they have to deal with Kamala hardcore.
I don't know. I mean, I think if Kamala were more popular, I think more people would be pushing hard on Biden to step down. There's people that don't think Kamala could beat Trump.
Yeah. Yeah.
And However, there are plenty of us that, I mean, I'll still vote for whomever it is, but yeah, I mean, it's infuriating. It would be just infuriating and humiliating for her as the vice president to be passed over. Vice president is so, yeah, it's, I remember like years ago, I always have to look back. The pastor at the church was asked, and sort of the way he put it, it would, I mean, oh, it might have been like while Kamala was during the elections, he said that America was not mentally developed enough to have a woman president.
You know that the BET Awards were all hosted by women the previous night? Do you know that everybody's been in an uproar about that?
Well, yeah. Yes.
Because it's like, okay, so like I'm not knocking this organization either, but the women have become so powerful and dominated that the men are like being squandered.
Well, if they all get out to, I mean, if, okay, now this is,
If dudes follow the women's lead and unite and like fuck that, we're gonna do that. So it's our turn. It's our turn now. Yo, hold
I
up.
think when it comes to voting for president, anyone's following anybody's lead. I think people are going to make up their own minds.
The women's unite the women population have definitely united over time and changed the culture.
Yes.
For women.
Yes.
We dudes need the same thing. We need to, but we don't have that. But we need that. We need that uniting revolution. Hell no, we ain't gonna do it. We need that too. But yeah.
Well, yeah, and I mean, he really, um, he put himself in a fucking dumb ass position again. I mean, I just think it was real bad tactics in a way by selecting Kamala, because so much of his voting bloc was Black women. And so if the party turns around and throws over a Black woman, why the fuck are people gonna, I mean, as I'm concerned, I mean, I
come on, man. Biden was pretty smart for. Look, the only way I'm going to really secure this win is by getting a Black woman as my partner. Like, that's like Kamala's like the LeBron James of politics. Whatever team she's on, they have a good chance of winning.
he needed a no, he needed a he needed he sorry, he needed a Senator Karen.
Well, I'm just saying, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Kamala pitched the bill today. Black woman, check. Black, check. Women, check. Oh man, she's the conversation piece of the day.
Yeah, but I mean, when it comes to, it's all about the fucking swing states, and people there are gonna vote for someone. So far as us getting someone into office and all of that, like, unfortunately, yeah, I mean, there's white women politicians that more of those people are gonna vote for, basically. I think, you need to not, if you're in politics, you need to not, idealism is, you should not be idealistic, and in a way, like, and it's sort of like the people for whom it is meaningful, the people like me who would love to see Kamala president are gonna vote for the Democratic ticket regardless. It's other people that he needs to worry about?
I'm gonna go off on a limb and just say that the whole Democrat Republican conversation doesn't apply to black people.
Yeah.
And I mean that is clearly politics is really a white man's game, and I mean no racist statement at all, but politics are a white man's game. Like we black folk, I try to explain this to my coworkers who are like Democrat, Republican. I'm like, bro, that shit, none of that shit matters for black folk. Like we're just trying to survive. There's so, and then when you say, well, it actually does matter, Democrat, there's a big difference. I'm like, okay, well, if there is a big difference, when you look at the leaders that we are potentially about to make president, Biden or Trump, do you really feel safe with either one? Do you actually feel safe with knowing either one is taking America into the future? Do you feel safe with either one? Biden or Trump? Do you really feel safe with either one?
I certainly feel safer with Biden because he's got Kamala.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. He has the ultimate Robin to his Batman. But without Kamala, do you really feel safe without Kamala in the mix? Do you feel safe with either one? Hell no. Like both of them are lunatics. So I'm like, yeah, I hope keep it real. I hope Kamala does get a chance to be president before somebody blows the world up. Why not? Fuck it, give her a
Yeah.
spin.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen?
I'd love to meet her. I mean, I like her. I mean, because she's about, I mean, obviously we had real different lives on real different paths. But I remember when she's about my age. I remember when she was coming up, and I'm on a different path. And so to me, I mean, she represents like my generation and all of that of women. And like, yeah, I want her to. And I.
You know what I would give Kamala my vote is not what she represents to me is change because truthfully, all the presidents have been men and they've been like kind of jerks.
Yeah.
All of them. All of them. Like I've not felt a president that was really for the people. Even Obama was cool, but I don't feel like a lot changed in the hood. So Kamala, hey, maybe we get I don't know, a real tax break, gas cheaper, better weed prices. I don't know. Fuck but I don't really feel like too much is changing with either of our presidents. Have there been a big change since like you've been alive with have you noticed anything different with your presidents? Like your lifestyle when you were growing up, all the presidents have you ever experienced a period of your life that was a little more, you know, I remember when Trump had gas low, that was nice. Like that was but on the same note, the racial climate was hella bad,
Yeah.
but we were getting gas for $3.50 a tank, so that's cool.
Yeah. Um, it's, I mean, it's hard for me to say because in a way, because I'm so into politics, it doesn't, a lot of the stuff doesn't affect me very much. So for me, it is how it's going to affect other people. That is because a lot of it doesn't affect me. Most of it, whomever is in office over the years.
I mean, it does affect us, but we're too sedated. We're on Facebook and Instagram and or day-to-day lives that we really don't really really see it or even have any control over it. Shit's just going. Shit's just going. That's why Democrat or Republican, man, we're just trying to survive, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why Farrakhan should run for president.
Yeah, I'd rather God. He's really, I mean, he's been sick for a long time now that I think, yeah.
I
mean,
think if Farrakhan would run, he would get black people genuinely excited. Because I feel like the people who are excited of color for politics, like blacks for Trump, I think motherfuckers are just hoping that there's another free check.
what about young black people?
I think
Young
motherfuckers are
black
hoping that
people,
there's a check. Like
do young
hoping
black,
another, huh?
do you think he'd mobilize young black people?
Who, Farrakhan?
Yeah.
Farrakhan has a way, like right now, bro, like we've not really had a leader talking to black folk. Obama was alright, but he didn't really talk to black folk.
Yeah,
Like Farrakhan as president, but I that's a real serious joke because Farrakhan wouldn't want to be president because he would have to play by their rules. He ain't doing that shit. But he's a very powerful speaker.
he's old and he doesn't but I mean is he even, I mean he's been out of the public eye for a long time. I mean everything moves so fast. I mean that's my
Yes.
question would be like young black people, would he
Kendrick Lamar should be president.
well,
Ain't like us.
yeah.
Ain't like us. No, I'm just saying. Yeah. No, Kendrick is right now. I feel like Kendrick has the pulse of the youth. He's the most articulate artist we have. That's from the hood. Kendrick for president 2028. Let's go. They ain't like us. No,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying. I mean, really, like it's gonna be somebody who's gonna unite the youth.
I think we've only become more divided because the Democrats are stupid. Like basically, Trump's been building his movement for 10 years. So it's not that people, an agent, I mean, shit, me and Ro have this conversation constantly trying to decide if anybody, Trump's people stick with him a lot of them stick with him. So
Yes, they do.
what the Dems need to do is get people to vote that haven't voted. If the Dems could, and like hugely, if the Dems could bring in black people and people of color that don't vote, then they could win. Numbers, that is where the numbers are.
Yes. That's why I'm feeling like blacks hope. I mean, like, but okay, for Trump to even be considered president for after all that he's done, like this is crazy.
Yeah.
This man is like breaking the law and still being considered the president. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's where we're at as a people. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. And folk, man, I'm gonna be real. Black folk ain't really loyal to no presidency, Democrat. Like wherever the money's at, wherever the money's like. So hopefully there'll be more stimulus checks.
Well, yeah, and I mean, a lot of it just turns out to be timing. I mean, I was reading interviews with black farmers who they got money when Trump was president, and they don't feel Biden's helped them, and so yeah, I mean, to me, it's like when I talk about how in a lot of respects it doesn't change things for me that much. If I'm a farmer, one president giving me stimulus and one not, yes, that is life changing. And so I'm certainly not gonna,
Rock the boat.
that. Yeah. Or yeah.
Politics, what fun.
I love politics. You want to take a break?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
They ain't like us. You gonna play that?
Hey, Mustard on the beat, Debo, any rap. He a free throw, man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him free, bro. Nella to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni? Trying to see Compton, the industry can hate me. For Marlon, they mama, how many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some on him. Pull on him, extort, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to Cell Block 1. To any that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Hey, Mustard on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a free throw, man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro. Nella nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to Cell Block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 that fuck him up. Wop, 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 I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't there something? P-Rest, that's for bitchin'. You Malibu most wanted, ain't no law boy, you ball boy. Fish Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes, or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy, nigga better straighten they posture. Got famous all up in contact, might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding, fuck a caption, won't action. No accident, I'm hands on, he fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grower, he was in jail, that's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home, y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena, that predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the wrong label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie, here's 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up, it's a must, we outside. Ay. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Ay, what, little baby help you get your lingo up. What, 21 get your false street cred. Thug make you feel like you a slime in your head. Ay, what, Quavo said you can be from Northside. What, 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth of the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he the 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he the 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say
Freaky ass nigga.
OVO. Say OVO.
Come on, Ace, where you at?
Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way.
Hey, they not like us. They not like us.
Hey,
hey, hey, hey.
Freak ass niggas, 69 God.
And we are back. And it's Global History Night with our special, extra special guest, Zilla.
Yes.
And once again, Org, we are having a pop-up show next month on the 3rd, and the title of it is like Pop Out on the Artist, the Pop Out. And I'll be having my book, Mr. G, The Return of the Gollywog. And I'm going to keep on plugging it throughout the show, Anna. But yeah, The Return of the Gollywog.
No, plug away.
Plug away, yeah. So yeah.
Plug away, definitely. Yeah, I can't. On August 2nd, out there's an art show of Alan's work in Washington, D.C.
It's so cool. Shout out to Annie.
Cool. Yeah, yeah. So
I got one. How do you guys feel about how politicians go to rap so much lately? How like they're tapping into rappers for the new wave of promotion, like Biden saying that he heard of that one rapper but he couldn't name a song, or when Trump had Kanye with him, or when 50 Cent was, and it was like vote or die, and they had Puff Daddy in the mix of, like, I'm saying how rap is becoming the new political agenda pusher.
I think they're misguided because I think you young people, I think people are smarter than that. I think I don't think people I don't think anybody decided to vote for Trump because of Kanye West. And I don't think people make
did. No, I'm stupid. I would never.
Yeah. I mean, I think I just don't. I don't think it. I mean, Hillary had tons of celebrities and it didn't help her. I mean, I think the Democratic Party has gotten way misguided with their celebrities. I think Obama really like got it
The rappers.
so many of them and other politicians have tried to pick up on it. No, I don't think it helps them at all.
I think the rappers definitely helped Obama in his street cred.
Yeah.
I think.
But since then.
Yeah, facts. I think Kanye and Trump, when they were running, it was like when they were side by side, it was like, and I'm a big Kanye fan, but I think it was like an episode of Dumb and Dumber. Like, I love Kanye's as an artist, but him rolling with Trump, it was so bad. I don't know who came up off of that. Like, who really benefited more? I guess Kanye, because he got people out of jail and stuff, but whatever.
And he also well, I think it's a good deal for him because when a rapper does that, they just become introduced to a lot of people that didn't know I mean, I think there's plenty of people who didn't know who he was before then who would have known. So
I think people,
it's a great deal for them.
I think Kanye lost a lot of cool points with people for running with Trump.
Really? Do you think his real fans? Do you think he lost real fans?
You know what? I'm the biggest Kanye fan, and I'm still rolling with Kanye. Yeah,
exactly. I think the real Kanye fans they know he's just gonna do stuff like that. I don't think so.
Facts. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But then, if you're a real fan, I mean, like, I'm not a super fan of Puff Daddy, so it's like when he was doing the political thing, I don't see the Get Karis One behind you. Get Karis One or Chuck D. Then I'll be impressed. Oh, you got Karis One on your platform. Okay, that's
Yeah,
different.
I'm impressed. It does have to do it has to do with me when I mean there's certain like Miley Cyrus was supporting Hillary and I saw her there was like video of her going and talking to young people and to me that just came across as very real. And so I think I don't know. I mean, I think for people that do pay attention, yeah, I thought that was cool. Maybe it does. I think some of it does have, I don't know. I think for some of it, it makes more sense to me, with to have them for youth. But I think people that have already been in the world for a while, it doesn't really make much difference to them.
So, in a way, I get it. I get. You know, you're absolutely right. I would say in a bigger scheme that the way that we think as a whole, a lot of the mature individuals' way of thought needs to be gone. Like we're thinking about things in a previous mind state, and the world's changing too fast. The world's
Yeah.
changing. You can't even hold like we're hanging on to values of our parents and our grandparents, and it's not the same world. It's not the same world. We can't think about like I said, like Trump being running for presidency. That's crazy. Like what Trump running for presidency lets people know that you could be a criminal as long as you don't get caught. Like if you get caught, you're gonna pay, but some people get caught and they don't pay.
I think he corroborates things for people. I mean, I think there's people, I think like, for example, there's people that already thought that Washington was full of crooks. So I think they just don't care as much.
Exactly. Yeah. And you know what? That is really, I feel like that's really colored people's plight, where it's like for the last umpteenth hundreds of years, politics really didn't benefit us much. So what is the next election gonna be like? Like whoop de doo. Like you got Biden and Trump to vote for. Good luck, my nigga.
You know what's funny to me though is I kind of feel that if this would have went swung the other way around and this would have been Obama right now, it would be a big thing.
What do you mean?
If Obama went to court, lost, and got in trouble like Trump did.
Wait, what? Obama would be
He'd be dead.
executed.
But I know, but that's the thing that's so funny to me about it. I don't know. It's just to me how it just switched. I mean, it's just I remember back when everybody was saying Obama was born in Kenya. I remember how that was like the biggest thing in the world to people at one point. And it's like Trump is getting in trouble like for felony type stuff. And everybody's like, well,
Trump did it and Obama
that,
went.
but yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is nobody's tripping off of it like they did when Obama was supposed to be born in Kenya.
Well,
I get what Rose saying. It's like a black man scenario will be hyper like under a microscope.
Yeah, I mean, it's obvious what I'm saying. It's obvious to me what I'm saying. It's like I remember when Obama was supposed to be born in Kenya, how everybody made that an excuse. He's not even a United States born citizen. I mean, it would just go on and on and on about it. Trump gets in trouble. You don't really hear people like nobody trips off of it as much. And he literally got in trouble. He literally lost and went to court and all this stuff. And he still can run for president. It's just weird to me. It's just that just killed me off right there. Period. It's ridiculous.
Facts. Yeah, it's crazy. Like I don't know, man. It's like what do you tell? What is that telling the kids? The messages, like yeah, whatever, man, whatever. It's just ridiculous.
Well, I wrote a shit, where is it? Well, I think there's kids that I wrote a, I mean, I wrote a 5-page, like a 4 or 5 page. Oh yeah, I had a lot to say. I mean, I wrote a 5-page paper article about the school, about a school full of Black kids being blocked in downtown Vallejo, and basically just making all these historic, just giving examples of all these things, showing that nothing did change, and it was, and they all knew, I mean, people were, was talking, their parents and grandparents were getting up and saying this was the same as being in Mississippi. So I think just a lot of things haven't changed, really.
No, no, thanks. So it's like I don't know. I commend those that look to politics like, oh, this person's gonna get things changing like that. I'm like, that's really cool. Like either the president or Jesus or one of the other is gonna like say things. But I don't know. I feel like politics are weird, and we as a people, we gotta make the change.
Well, Trump did change I mean, he overturned, I mean, they do things, change things. He appointed judges to overturn Roe v. Wade. And so, yes, it does have an impact, big time.
Yeah, but then look at the price we pay though. I mean, it's such a racial hostile time with him.
Well, yeah,
So
I
it's
mean, I
like I
just
get it.
think it is consequential. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
why, I mean, I don't fault people for not being involved but, I mean, I think it matters. I think it matters very much to be involved.
Um, I also think that Clay's gonna get his fifth ring before Steph Curry now that he left the Warriors.
Bro?
Yeah, what's that?
Clay's gonna get his fifth ring now that
Who
he
is?
left Clay Thompson.
When?
Because he's now with the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you that, dude. I thought you said he was gonna get the fifth ring with the Warriors.
No, he's gonna get
I
it
was
with
like,
the
yeah,
Mavs.
no, he ain't.
He's about to get it with the Mavs, and Steph Curry's not gonna even get the fifth ring yet.
Yeah, he's a Maverick now, dude. He's
Yeah,
gone.
so weird.
But yeah, I'm over here looking on YouTube, just so you guys know. And Scott wanted to say what's up to everybody.
What's up,
Hey,
Scott?
Scott, what's up?
Hey.
Jody's on there. She says
Hey,
peace and good
Jody.
vibes to everybody.
Hi,
Jody.
Jody. Hi, Jody.
And then she
Yeah.
also said, this is pertaining to Age's gollywogs. Some parts of the UK councils have already made it an offense to sell gollywogs.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that now. I've seen articles about it. Yeah. Like years ago. That was actually, I mean, that's where, I think that's the first time I ever even heard of gollywogs. Thank you, Jody.
So, thank you, Jody. Gollywogs. Like I said, my auntie has a room full of these dolls, and I was just like, oh wow, this is like a piece of history that people don't talk about. And those dolls go for a heck of a lot of money if you can get one. And um, it represents a part of history that people like. It's factual, but we don't talk about it. Like we want to ignore it almost to a point. And I'm like, I'm telling kids not to just know about the gollywog. It's not the doll. I'm telling kids about. The book is actually telling kids that you have to, if you want to know the truth of yourself, you have to go a higher learning beside books. This is like a book telling kids not to trust books.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a million things in our black culture that are like tucked away, hidden, and not discussed. And I feel like as a people, these things are the most important. That's why we're such in like chaos right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Thank you, Jody, for checking it out, man. I'm doing the research on the Gollywog. Yeah.
So, Age, what do you think of the Hawk Tua girl?
Oh boy.
Ooh.
That was
Yeah,
something I
Hawk
didn't
Tua, that
expect to
girl.
come up.
What you say,
Yeah.
bro?
I didn't expect that one.
What do I feel about the Hawk Tua female?
She's minutes.
Gotta love the internet. You know she copyrighted that saying and some shit. Like she got like paid off of that shit for real.
Woo.
Wow.
She like she was really smart and she
Yeah.
did some legal stuff to make sure that she received from it and she quit her job on some Hawk 2
No
shit.
way.
Yeah, she quit her job. Man.
You
So
must,
yeah.
well, that must not have been a very good job. I mean, come on. That's not gonna like, I mean,
Anna,
one
she
going viral is not gonna set you up for life.
well, not for life, but that shit is the moment. Like it's
Oh, yeah.
everyone's talking about it. So it's like when you say how do I feel about it, I'm like, that's the American dream right now.
Well,
To do
yeah.
something on and to do something on the internet, get paid, and be able to like go to the bank.
It took me a couple days I kept seeing this phrase around. It took me a couple days to catch up on what it was.
And give it like a week or two, like maybe
Yeah.
2 weeks tops. It'll be a new phrase. It'll be gone and something else.
Oh, sure.
But
Hey, so I found I found the interview. Do you guys want to play the interview?
If we don't get bounced off.
See, I don't know. I don't think we'll get bounced off, but worst comes to worst, if they tell us to, I'll just tell them to mute it or to delete it from the video. What do you guys do? You guys down?
Sure.
Sure.
All right, let's just see what
do
happens.
Let's do it.
Hawk Tua.
Hawk Tua.
Let's do it.
What's one move in bed that makes What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
You gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
Hi, can I please get a ticket?
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
You gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
Hi, can I?
The internet has found the Hawk Tuah girl. For those who don't know, this woman went viral for saying this during an interview. Now the whole internet is on a search to find her. At first, the internet thought she was a girl named Elaine Robinson, but she eventually came online to fight these allegations.
My name's Elena, and I'm not the girl in the video. That is a different girl.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
You gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
Yeah.
Good for her. Hey.
Ladies, take note. When you're giving your dude head, you need to Hawk Tua on that thing. Like, bro, look.
She was a fool for that one.
Yeah, she's a fool, but like the game has changed now. I don't want regular head. I want my shit Hawk Tua.
There you go. I think you need to start putting that in like your profile or something. Yeah.
Well, that's funny. No, seriously, you know what? But that's the American dream, to do something funny, do something on the internet, it hit, and then you just go to the bank with it for a minute.
Well, yeah, and you got to just try and keep up with the economy, basically. Yeah, it's well, yeah, I mean, jumping over, talking about economy. I mean, I'm trying to like fucking read something or like edit something in anything like fucking Adobe or online. I keep getting, you get these pop-ups. So, do you want help from AI? Do you want help from AI? And I'm like, no, I don't. I like using my brain. Okay. Stay out.
AI is a scary thing.
Yes. And, I mean, particularly, it's not healthy to not use your brain. And if you don't, I mean, there's stuff that I don't use, like when I write, I never use autocorrect. I just, when I'm writing, I mean, I do on my phone, but for anything else I keep remembering how to spell and pay attention. And there's other stuff too that I'm just like, no, you need to, that stuff, it really does. If you need, your brain is a muscle, your brain is the organ, you need to keep using it if you don't want it to try and stave off dementia and depression and all of that. And yeah, I mean, particularly, like, I like to write. Why do I want something to, or even with, oh, okay, like I needed to do, oh shoot, I can show my book. You guys want to see it?
Yeah,
But
please.
okay, you want to let me share the screen, Ro?
Yep.
So yeah, like I needed some footnotes, some more footnotes for something. And I was sitting there when I'm like, fuck, I'm like, man, maybe AI could do some footnotes for me. No, fuck that. It's like I need to use my brain, you know? I mean, it's in
That's dope, though. I mean, yeah, you have to be able to not use AI. I mean, that stuff is
definitely. Where's share screen? Oh, here it is. Okay. You guys see?
yes.
Okay. Civil. This is it, everybody. By me and Alan St. Clark.
Hey, what up, Alan?
Alan.
That's so dope.
Hey, love the drawings, Alan. Dope.
Yeah.
Alan as well.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Look at that art.
You know what I also like about what he does when he draws it?
Huh.
The expressions, like on the
Yeah.
faces. They
Yeah.
actually have like
You can see
expressions to them.
yeah, you can see the detail.
Yeah.
It's fire.
Yeah. Okay. So, this is a part of, this is, so it starts, it's New Year's Eve, 1941 at Alan Locke's house in Sugar Hill. And so this is like, so basically these were all, there's an interview with Bayard Rustin later in his life where he talked about the people, where he talked about spending time there and hanging with Langston Hughes and Richard Wright, these like absolutely brilliant writers. And so with history, and I mean, I think even saying I work in Black history, that's way too limiting in a way, but like basically, I like to show people having a good time. And basically, there's that for my pieces, there's so much and and friendship. And so here's this is a Philip Randolph. So Bayard's like all fired up, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. And because part of what's happening here, I mean, he was real wait a minute, he was young here. So he's saying we're going to do this, and then Randolph is saying, well, this might happen. And so Bayard's like, see, look at us like, yes, sir. So here he's meeting more people. And okay, so right here is, oh shoot, Age, I got to get in touch with your brother because this is related to that play he was in. So, okay, here's a bunch of ladies getting their hair done, and they're gossiping about how their husbands can't get hired at the defense plants, and how Mrs. Randolph, it's her salon, and how she makes all the money. And so then she comes, look at his fucking good ass. So then she comes out and catches them gossiping, and tells them that Randolph will be meeting with the mayor of New York City and Eleanor Roosevelt, the first lady. Isn't that fucking amazing? Okay,
The art is so dope.
it's so fucking okay. So I took this. So this happened. I mean, Eleanor Roosevelt was really in there, and so she's meeting with Randolph and Mayor LaGuardia. They're all trying to. And the great thing about that era, I mean, these are just direct quotes from Randolph. He was interviewed about what happened, and she's like, Mr. Randolph, there could be violence, and he says, Mrs. Roosevelt, unless the president orders police to crack black heads, there will be no violence. I mean, and okay, so this is Randolph visiting FDR, and so he decided to put FDR's dog in this scene because basically he kept trying to like distract Randolph and put him off, and everybody likes to look at dogs. So here's Bayard and the young, and so here with the people he worked with, Maida and Polly and Ella, so they're all talking about what's going on, and here's Polly Murray with her dog. Like dogs. So here's FDR like smoking and drinking with his friends, and Eleanor comes in, and he's like, because she wants to talk with him about it, and he's like, my wife is worried about the N-word and having jobs, and so it turns into a consultation with him, and so somebody says, well, we do need more people to do the jobs, and he's like, you're right, don't tell Randolph that. So okay, so this is he signs the executive order to open defense plants jobs to African Americans. So here's him signing it and going through the telegraph and being brought to Randolph's office. So this is supposed to look exactly like Schoolhouse. It's sort of inspired by Schoolhouse Rock, which I thought of as soon as I saw it. And so he reads it. So the president issued the executive order. So he says, call off the march. And Bayard's like a young firebrand. And he's saying, we want to, he wants to we want to still march. And so he gets like, A. Philip Randolph, like, well, son, this is about everybody, not, and we'll march someday, which they did. And this was 1941, and then they were planning the march, and that finally happened in 1963. So isn't this fucking amazing? So here's the gang. Well, here's Bayard and his boyfriend, Polly and her girlfriend, and Eleanor Roosevelt and her girlfriend all having drinks together. And okay, wow, this is okay. So then they're talking about so basically it's like, okay, next step, and then here's him playing music, and then it gets to the next, it gets to the next book, which was
Fire. The art is insane though. Love the art.
Isn't it fucking amazing? Yeah.
That's fire. Shout out to Alan once again.
Alan St. Clark, man. Yeah, fucking amazing artists. And I've had such a great time working with him.
I'm glad you guys can hook up and get that done.
Yeah. 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 And so we're going to be so there's going to be an art show in DC, which is like, and Tamala and Mila are going to come. So, yeah, because, yeah, I was telling Tamala about it, and she said, when I was having my hair done, and she said, well, I think me and Mila will go, because for her, it's like she is all about education. So she thinks, so I'm really, and so we're gonna do like a tour of the Senate or something while we're there. Because I asked my brother if he could get us some sort of tour for something interesting. I told him, I was like, okay, you will not find anybody who will get more out of this than Tamala and Mila. Everything is education for them. Yeah, because Alan's not going to be there, unfortunately, because it's expensive. So yeah, so
Shout out to Alan though. He's such a dope artist. Shout out to Mala. Mala is such a dope artist.
Oh, she is. She is. So yeah, so this will be really neat so it's cool, because so I'm especially happy that Tamala and Mila will be there, because I mean, it's gratifying, since we're I mean, every
Keeping it a buck, I want to do a show with Mala, like our show where Mala, I'm like sharing this because she's so dope, and I believe that she's one of the up and coming like factors. She's really gonna be a factor as she gets older.
Well, yeah, that's what I told my brother. I was like, I was like, yeah, you'll be hearing. I was like, okay, well, you're meeting her now, and you'll be hearing from her later. And I mean, the thing is, I mean, everybody that can get out of Washington, D.C. in August does, which is why, I mean, I'm sure that's why our book is having, I mean, as new people, artists or whatever. I mean, that's why our show is happening then. So there won't be as many people as other times, but
hey,
I'm nervous. No, I mean, it'll be awesome. There'll be people in big wigs, and yeah.
Even keeping it real, as I do this Mr. G the Gollywog book, I don't feel like it's gonna be a real big commercial success, but it's a story that needs to be said, so I'm willing to accept that too. Yeah, so it's cool. I mean, you got to know what you're doing this for. Is it always about the money, or do you want to get a word out?
Well, yeah. I mean, we got to get my friend Fatima published on Amazon, like you did, Age, a book about healing and not being. So she's having a book party at Ethnic Notions this week.
When? What day?
Saturday. I'll send it to you. It's Saturday afternoon.
Because honestly, I want to give a copy of Gollywog to Ethnic Notions, possibly
Yes.
So let me know, because I would love to go to Ethnic Notions, shoot a copy of the book.
I'll text it to you. Yeah.
Please do. Here's one. So, like, with all the ills that we see in the world today, and all the things that, like, there's so many fights and battles, you could just pick one to put your mind to. If you see that something is wrong in the world today and you don't attempt to change it with a platform, your art, whatever, if you don't attempt to make a change, are you part of the problem with the world?
I don't think so. No.
So I guess I'm saying that there's all these outlets that we have today in society, podcasts, media, writing, journalism. If you're not going to do anything about the climate, are you part of the problem?
Well, I think that okay, so one of my quotes is fun is political. And I think there's people, especially, I mean, I think with communities and people that have been oppressed, that fucking going out and living is resistance. I mean, I think that living it. So yeah, I think there's that element. And I think that just it might not say if you're putting positivity out in the world. I mean, say like there's people who aren't really paying that much attention necessarily to things happening outside their world, but who are real kind, good people in their sphere, and they're putting that energy out.
Well, Anna, look, here's one.
Yes.
You and Ro has been the backbone to multiple podcasts.
Yeah.
Anna, you've been constantly holding down your podcast. Like Shantae's held her podcast down. You know, no matter the numbers, you're holding it down, offering free information to people. And it's always coming from a place of like, you care. That's why you do it. So it's like, you can see your effort, even if it's not felt by hell of people, you can see where your heart is at. You're trying to make things better. You're trying. Like, we're always trying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many things you could do in this world to say to help the cause. And if you ain't doing nothing, like, so I don't know.
I stand on giant shoulders. I feel so partially, yeah. I mean, I was raised by somebody who did a lot, who spoke out. I mean, I'm from and so that's why I mean,
And Anna, your brothers are giants too. Like all the people you fuck with are giants. Like
yeah, so
we're all giants, right?
So
like in our own way, you know.
Well, so for me, I'm like, yeah, I mean, to me, it's like if I'm gonna like fucking sit back with all that I've been given, no, but not
see, Anna,
everybody like that. Not
and
everybody.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
yes,
you, I, and like, I don't know how much money you guys make. I don't know how, but I know that you guys are working with the limited resources and you're trying to make things better. Will go around, like I said, he's the backbone to everyone's podcast. He goes around playing music for people like to make the party fun. Like, and then like the podcasting, he's the backbone to everyone's podcast. Like, people get their information off with Roselle's assistance. So what I'm saying is like, at least you see, maybe I'm saying this. Maybe there's somebody who's gonna watch this and be like, you know, I could do more. I should be doing more. You're fucking right. You're like, I see you, Anna, Ro, Shantae, Age. I see these motherfuckers trying, and even though they don't blow up, they're still trying to shoot their shot. That's fucking inspirational. I'm gonna start my podcast tomorrow. I'm gonna start writing books or some shit.
I mean, I have had people tell me that that I've inspired them, and that is just that is humbling. That is amazing. I mean, to hear, and yeah, that is amazing. But I mean, and I've written this of those to whom much is given, much is required.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I don't know, just like you, Anna, I'm not the one. I'm not the one to just sit back and not say something. And I'm saying a lot through my art. Like right now, I feel like this, like Mr. G, man, come on, man, I need this type of art. Like right now, you doing fine. You want to know something? You and Alan's book kind of inspired me to be on some more, like a deeper topic than just shenanigans in comics.
Good. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I mean, I'm inspired by you guys. I mean, yeah, just to keep going, to keep going. But really, I'm judgmental about judgmental people, basically. Other than that, I'm not a very judgmental person. So, but yeah, I mean, I speak out about stuff. Like, I catch people up on like stunts and stuff. I pull and like, yeah, I speak up when I see somebody being hurt. I speak up about justice, fairness, iniquity. Um, I wrote the guy that was, I wrote the head of California forever, like explaining to him all the reasons that he needed. Well, the sort of like saying, explaining to him all the reasons basically that he needed to be listening to Black people in the county. And then which, he probably won't pay any to, I mean, who knows if he'll even see it, but what the letter's doing it, because I don't, now the letters being, I sort of give my stuff out judiciously. So I gave it to somebody who will share it. And so eventually the world will get around that, okay, he's been told some stuff. I recommend, there's a book by this guy named Frederick Joseph called I gave I gave a couple recommendations for books, and one of them is called The Black Friend on Being a Better White Person by Frederick Joseph. Because he starts off saying like just his book with like, okay, just pretend that I'm your Black friend. It's a really good way to put it.
You know that there's a horror movie called Karen?
Yes, I've seen it.
You know, um, as much as society's switching up, I mean, I feel like the Bible even predicted it. Like the first will be last, last will be first. How white people for the longest was running shit, and like the shit is switching, and like blacks are being coming in power, and like being white is being ridiculed and joked out at like I never I don't get enjoyment seeing white people go through these um the disrespectful like books and shit. I mean, I'm not vengeful like that, but I also don't think we'll ever come to a place where black people are doing white face.
There's
Like I don't think we'll ever get to, but then maybe it's also because black people are really compassionate. Like we know all the shit we've been through, and we still show love to our oppressors, yada 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 da da da. But like I said, Anna, you're doing big shit. Like seriously, Anna, don't ever stop what you're doing. And Ro, neither, and the whole shit. You guys are inspiring, man. Like seriously, for real. But
well, at least I mean, that's partially why like like the books and stuff I recommended and the documentary. It's real. It's like it's not academic. It's just like the Frederick Joseph book. I mean, he talks about like social things. He talks about music. It really so just trying to communicate and also see. I just think stuff like that, Karen. It's great because I just think if you can laugh, you learn so much by laughing.
it's a trip to be the only black person in a room full of white people. And then it's like the type of black person you are, because me, I'm really like Tourette's with my jokes. The shit just be flying out. And it's attached with black knowledge and hate and wisdom. But I'm like, it's weird, but like it's like people really don't want you to be too insightful with your blackness. Adrian, can you stop talking about black shit now? Like, bro, why do I have to stop talking about I'm black? Like, I'm passionate about my shit. Excuse me if I could talk about black shit all day. Like, they're like, damn, bro, does everything have to be black with you? Like, no, but while we're talking about black stuff, yeah. like, no, but I'm just saying, like, people really don't want you to talk about black stuff. I mean, not black stuff. people really don't want to talk about your culture all the time.
Yeah.
But I also feel like other cultures, they see Black people being so vocal and loud and protesting. They think that we just are loud and just protesting. Do we really get things done? I don't know. But we're loud and we make a lot of noise, which is powerful in itself. Because I'm sure that there's a lot of, I think that like I have an Italian friend and she says that the Italian plight is very powerful, but they're not on no one's radar. They don't like, their conflicts are not addressed today.
Yeah.
And I got Italian friends. I got a lot of Italian friends that say, after Black people make noise, then the LGBT and after all this noise, like they're not heard at all. And I think we Black people are accustomed to making noise. I don't know. Is that right? Is that real? Really? Right? Are we comfortable making noise? Black people are comfortable fighting. Because it's in our DNA. We've been through so much shit.
Yeah, I think you're always going to be comfortable with doing what you've always had to do. So,
if I didn't wake up, I mean, I don't go around looking for shit at all. I'm the most peaceful, most chill. But if I didn't walk around expecting some shit to jump off, I think I would be tested more. But I carry myself like, I'm not looking for conflict. I'm not starting shit at all. I'm being the first one to be nice. But I feel like people are looking for these weak moments.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You got to carry yourself really savvy today.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of feel a lot of people try to get in to other people's skin, man. It's kind of more of a, nowadays people are trying, it's more psychological. And I think if you let people get into your head, that's where the problem messes everybody up, man. Sometimes some people, I hate to say it, you got to ignore. And Kendrick said it best. Sometimes you got to pop off. You just got to. But what you do is you pop off and leave it at that. Some people, once they pop off, they try to keep popping off, and it usually don't work that way. But, you pop off one time, let them know enough, to back up, and then, hey, just leave them alone. Let it go.
Facts.
Yeah. So should we listen to some more Najee's music?
Yeah, so his album is kind of small. It isn't that long. So we got Age on here. So he's releasing this album tomorrow on the 4th of July. But he's like, you know what I'm saying? He's gave Anna the blessings to go ahead and play his album. We got Age on here. So at the end of it, we're gonna kind of discuss his album and see how we feel about it.
Let's do it. You
guys ready to do this?
Yes.
Shout out to Summer Man and shout out to Sister Jade, his beautiful wife, and my sister. What up?
All right, let's do it. Anna's Global History Night. Let's go.
I damn near said duck soup. What the fuck?
I love those too.
All right.
What's good, y'all? It's your man, Summer Man, coming out of Oakland with my man, Drasmatic on the beats. One time for the one time, representing Texas. And this album is called The Cookout. It's something very special to my heart. Knowledge about how things could be and should be. So the next time you at your family function, go ahead and grab you a plate and play some of this.
Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TD Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light. And you have the number. Amen, amen.
Straight out the matrix, only speak basics. Need a little help and motivation, I got you. Represent everything my people are fought to. Turning enemies into fossil food. Oil in the soil, you can't tell me I ain't royal as I'm loyal. Hot water, don't boil, hair coil, about to strike like a snake do. What would you do if I ate you? I ain't even gotta hate you. They gon' have to resurrect and recreate you. I'm rhyming, top rhyming, really educated, strong-minded, black man. This man and that man, better stand back for the impact. Space Jam and jam pack. No man can own land. Been a spade, I can only put my own hand. Every land is my homeland. Real knowledge, it ain't cheap, it stay hidden. I did not come to play with them. I don't even parlay with them. Got nothing to say with them. Kill a snake with its own venom. Tear down with the King engine. King Kunta, King Zulu, and King Kendrick. Cockadoodle with my voodoo mambo and a hungan. Thank you for assuming over men I'm more than human. Rappers my children. I don't judge, I'ma build them. To their spirits in the millions. Teach them to deal with their feelings. On some realness, that's the goal and the vision. Build a village and a home for the young ones. Conundrum that a dumb like Trump won. Only to die and be replaced by my own son. Know some, show some, income, outcome. Money can't buy me love, but a little bit of time can. I said money can't buy me love, but a little bit of time can. Money ain't everything, it ain't the only thing, but you need a little dough to get on the train. Time by the things that I truly love. Show me how to be what I never was. Gotta just be cuz. Gotta treat folk with some respect. I ain't about to die living with regret. Nope. Flyer than an egret that's on a jet. Learn to be more loving when I get upset. Just do it cuz how I get the check. Every single day cuz I know I'm blessed. He direct with his love, serve and protect.
When the cookie jar is empty, baby gets so glow.
I want your timing, what you're telling. Sweet something so compelling. What you want is where I'm selling. The horizon golden yelling, smelling water and salt. Awash whatever is lost. A lot of wisdom and wants without all of the cost. Cruise with me, heal a bruise with me. Forget the blues, moving to new hues. You get me? With me, I got your back, front and diagonal sides. We run plays bilateral and rattle the binds. Unwind, refine, baby we could define. Do as we decide, retire what we tried. When we fried and we dried and we died to refresh. Become more some heaven, earth, moon, sun, that's fresh. Ask me the union, that's yes. Blend the border for daughter, for southern, east to west. Bring honor out of our drama and diminish our distress. Remember the good we got and learn from the rest.
When the cookie jar is empty, baby gets so glow. When the cookie jar is empty,
My man hit me up, tell me to do good business by any means needed. Ron G is my witness. Sucker scared shitless, paradigm still shifting. Them boys animals, too bad that they still chicken. Your girl wicked, with the incense and the candle. I do the job that many hands can't handle. Many chefs, but not enough for these waiters. They busy smoking trees and burning right through their paper. Greater later, later hater. Hater taker, take invaders. Invader like mind flayers. Great debater, Arvader, I Vader. The way I run the town, I should be the next mayor. Hate being under pressure. Got me feeling like a bone collector. In the room with my specter. Wondering where I am on the spectrum of good and evil. Myself or the people need equity, cause things unequal. My kids the sequel. Careful how you speak to us. You dealing with a man who didn't see too much. My soul is clutched. Feel like blood in the cuts. That's some things that I won't discuss. So what? Soul suckers pointed out by my mother. If you ain't a succubus, then some man still love you. If he is a succubus, then sorry, not sorry about it. Some gotta take you out, it's too crowded. I won't allow it in my vicinity. Brother man got way too many enemies. Breaking down bars and penitentiaries. Amaranth for a million centuries.
Southern artists, and I feel like, you know, Southern artists and West Coast artists don't really get enough love for our contributions in hip hop.
We don't.
It's
usually focused primarily
on the East,
on the East, New York,
right,
the Mecca,
right, the Mecca, because they started it, and I feel it. But it's like we all contribute to hip hop, and we all had our own things going at the same time, right? Like y'all are doing popping and locking, and we were doing strutting, and it's like these two things combine together and create styles, you know, and create different styles and different experiences. And to me, when it comes to hip hop, more than anything else, it's really a link in a chain to talk about the black experience.
Create the light inside and shine. Don't you ever let them bring you down.
Whoa, train track, move on. Pull my porter groove on. My granddaddy knew then. Grandchildren living different, though nothing really shifted. Still living in the racism, devil's creation. Dodge it all, hitting hard every day. Black resilient like my grandma's pain. Named by the gods, living love that you claim. Skin like Naomi Campbell, apple sun kiss, yeah. Jordan Pimpin, assist with the swishing. Champion mind state, watch us go get it. Nothing stops you once you believe in yourself. I was raised by the pimps and hoes who knew hell. From the bottom, let's take it to the top. Nothing's ever promised. Biggest my heart. No faking, nah, bitch, from the start. If it ain't real, shut the fuck up. Bitch.
Black is love and so is us. Rich in culture brought us up. No matter what happens, we won't stop. Cause these streets won't wait for you. Nah.
Streets won't wait, Ben got it by faith. Separate the real from the fake. Learn from mistakes. Keep the grass cut for the snakes. Triangulate, watching things take shape. Emotep running through my veins. France for 9 on the brain. Marshawn Lynch with the game. Mansa Musa hanging off my chain. Fly as Bessie Coleman on a plane. Let me explain, my DNA popping. Old as the oil inside of the candelabra. Phantom of the opera. Bigger than Godzilla vs. Mothra. Represent the legacy of my mother and father. I got to. Cause if I don't, then who would? Me and Sunspot is too good for Hollywood. Hollywood and also just highly educated, dedicated to collaboration. So congratulations. Let's go. Back to the black and my eyes start fading. Looking at my life like ain't it amazing. Survive situations, street that raised them. Still got spirits in my mother loving basement. Homies caught cases, crack ran rampant. Hate to admit it, but I got affected. Can't blame life if a brother act reckless. 8 y'all means every day for my breakfast. Got a long checklist, I'm checking it off. Tying up packs, double checking the cost. Been a young boss hog in my old prime. Got XP leveled up in my own mind. Whole lot of that I just won't co-sign. Knew a young brother selling real life landmines. Wonder what would happen if I bought one. I'd be mad as hell in this mug if I drop one. Car from the auction, chain from Durant. SpongeBob shirt, used to hit the thizzle dance. My homie got this stinger like his sands in his pants. You know what's a fight if it's D-Lo and his mans sleepy. We don't give a about nothing. Nowadays, niggas getting ride for the promo. Chuck Walker's dog in the hood with a GoPro. And your baby mama acting like she Yoko Ono. What a crazy world that we living in. Either way it go, brother, I'ma need my dividends. It's town biz, so I get it how I live. Too many kids and I only got 2 of them. And I don't need no more. Streets raise me, think like a coach. Rather raise my kids than pay child support. I smoke a literal roast before I go broke.
Yeah. The cookout, y'all. Najee. You heard it first. AnnA's Global History Night. Anna, you in the building?
Yeah. Yes. Son of man. Najee. Wow. Congratulations, Najee.
She's fire. It was dope. I love the production. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Is that the whole thing?
Yeah, I like the whole jazz feel to it.
Yeah.
I get the name Cookout now. I get it.
Production on point. Lyrics on point. Me knowing Summer Man is nice. hate the fact it's like only 5 minutes, like a short thing. But that's today's world. Everything is so short. All our albums are like 20 minutes and shit. Um, Solid effort. Solid. I give it I give it a B minus. I give it a B. It's solid. I wish it was a little bit more so I could like put in the give it some more points, but and then like it's nice, it's in and out, no features. I just wish it was a little bit more so I can put like more on it, but I give it a good B. It's solid. Bro, I might have to give you your project too. Me and Christ are dropping one tomorrow, so I'll give the files. Maybe we could like play it whenever, like next week or something.
Right on, man.
We'll
For
play it at
sure.
the show.
Yeah,
Sunday
facts.
night. Well, we can play it Saturday because we got a show Saturday.
Hey.
Yep.
So that's fine. Good shit, Nas. Good shit. Good shit.
Yes. Yes.
Hot two on that thing. That's so funny.
I know. Age never expects to hear shit like that from me, but he's got
Hot two on that thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah. So, okay. So one of the things we like to talk about here is pretendians. So a Canadian pretendian was sent to jail. A lady in Canada claimed that her twin daughters were indigenous, and claim in order to get scholarships, and she was jailed. They need to fucking do that to the pretendians, man. They need to crack down, like, okay, you can't just walk in and steal identity, and especially, like, yeah, you can't, I know you can't actually send somebody to jail for lying, but I don't know, like, in a way, well, good. I mean, they got her for that, for something like that. Okay, so that's like, yeah, you can punish somebody for like false representation. For some of them, like, what comes up is like these professors that have been claiming to be Native American for 20 years. And see, we've talked about, because when you go ahead and do that, when you keep taking career opportunities from somebody, you can't go back. You can't. So I don't know. Yeah.
I think today, there's so many rights and so many conflicts in this world today. The truest superpower you have is not giving a fuck. Like,
well, yeah, of course.
Like what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is our leader, like I said, a president, Trump is running for presidency. We all seen him break crazy laws. But so if he could run for presidency, and if you have a criminal record, that should be expunged so you can get a job now, right? If you got a felony, or if any one of us had a felony, we can't even get a job at Burger King or
Rich
some
and
shit.
powerful have always done so. I mean, like, yeah, you can not giving a fuck doesn't mean you're just gonna let somebody steal from you and steal from
No.
you.
You don't let. No, I'm saying you don't let them. I'm just saying I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying everyone's stealing something right now. Everyone's like hands are
And
dirty.
I'm saying put a pretendian ass in jail, because yeah, it's good. I mean, to me, that is like, okay, if I just focused on what's happening to like the big and powerful and whatever, then yeah. Oh, okay. Like I fucking got, I reported somebody for having stolen Native American artifacts. Because, see, it's stuff like that. I mean, that was a situation when you have a situation in life where you can possibly make a difference and do the right thing. Like, yeah, of course I'm gonna do that. So yeah, so basically it really doesn't have to have anything to do with the power figures and all that. But
I mean, yeah, it's weird a time. It's weird time. I mean, it's just weird time, really.
well, yeah, it is. And so there was, okay, so Vallejo put out an Amber Alert. There was an Amber Alert for a 14-day-old baby whose mother, it was the baby was not in the mother's custody and so she kidnapped him or whatever. So it was Amber Alert because she threatened to harm the baby. I am such a fucking abolitionist so far as the family policing system. I was like, okay, I know there's more to the story. Basically, like, okay, how come the kid was being kept from her? I mean, and yeah, like basically, I don't know. I mean, that's the family. I've become more and more of a abolitionist, I guess, about it, like for real when it comes to, as I learn more and read more. So yeah, okay. So so I'm sure that there was some reason to question the baby's safety. There, like, yeah, I'm sure there was a problem, but you could have protected the baby and kept the mother safe without making it a situation where she needed to steal the kid. Basically, I'm willing. So yeah, like, okay, somebody said she threatened to harm the child. Well, who said that? The kid's dad, the kid's grandma, or I just know there's more to the story, and
As always,
as
and
always,
and
yes,
like as you said, with as you get older and mature and you do the knowledge and the research, you're being more of an abolitionist as you get older. And I'm
yeah.
actually feeling like I'm trying to be closer with my blackness. I'm trying to get more insightful with my blackness. I'm not finished learning about being black. I'm far from comfortable with my blackness. I want to be blacker. I want to be like black as this mic. No, I'm fucking with you. But I do want to be blacker though, seriously. Just trying to get more insightful. That's all. Did you guys hear Keanu Reeves is supposed to play Bob Marley?
Man, is that true? I heard about that.
No
I
way.
thought that was just like a meme or something. Is that real?
Like there's like
No,
YouTube like
they can't. No way.
Because I don't know, man. They messed up on that Bob Marley movie. I don't know if y'all seen it.
Yeah, didn't you? Yeah, we saw it.
I didn't like it.
I didn't like it either. Yeah, it was disappointing.
Yeah, it was not good at all.
Yeah.
they just well, I mean, why didn't you guys like it?
To me, it was kind of rushed. It just kind of seemed like it just
Skimmed over.
like you said, it was like he was with one woman, then he was with another woman. It was, I don't know, something just seemed really rushed about the movie. It wasn't really
A good
As deep as
movie,
it
like,
could have been more in depth. I think
Yeah.
considering it took them this long to have a movie about him.
well, it needs to be a movie like a movie about a musician. It needs to, you should want to like go home and play all their music. That's what Ray was like. That's what Straight Out of Compton was like. I mean, that's what music about music. And so, like, for this, it felt like he could have been anyone. Like, there was this whole drama that about him being stuck in England, and that just wasn't, it really dragged. So yeah, it was boring. But yeah, that's the sign. And oh, Cadillac Records. Um yeah, so was just so, but it would not be improved by having Keanu Reeves play.
Wow.
Have you
That's
guys
crazy.
heard about what happened to Rick Ross?
Your boy.
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross, the
he's
rapper.
a rapper.
He went to Canada and got touched up. Bing, 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 after he played some Kendrick song.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
no,
man.
is he the one that did the AI?
No.
Oh.
He performed in Canada just like yesterday,
Yeah.
and he got into a scuff with some of the audience, and they like put hands on him because of he got in. This is weird, but yeah, man, Rick Ross, them Canadians on playing, damn, not playing.
Yeah, they
What the
tuned
fuck?
that
What do you
boy
have to
up.
do to piss off a Canadian?
Play some Kendrick.
Okay, okay.
Wop, wop, wop,
That
wop. I'm gonna
answers
fuck him up.
that.
Wop, 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 wop.
Canadians are so chill. But okay, now I know.
Now you
I'll be
know.
careful next time I go up there.
Be careful, my nigga. Chill.
Watch out for those Canadians.
Shout out to all the Canadians. Jeez. They put hands on Rick Ross, but hands and feet. But yeah, man. Can't think people are soft. Can't think people are soft. But look, I know, Anna, I know are we almost out of here, love? Can I just do one more plug? Mr. G, the return of the Gollywog. On the 3rd of next month, it will be a book signing in Concord. More details coming up next week on Anna's show. Thank you, Anna, for having me. And
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely will.
And I'll be seeing you Saturday. What are you guys
Yes.
doing on the 4th tomorrow? What are you guys doing on the 4th?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, I gotta see what's happening. I don't know either. It's good to be
So-
off though.
In Sassoon, downtown
what?
Sassoon, downtown Sassoon, it's vendors and food. It's food and vendors. And
Is that what you were talking about with your aunt?
yes, and my auntie Crystal, she has a fried green tomatoes truck.
Oh, I
And
gotta
she's
get
I
gonna-
gotta swing through there.
So
Yeah.
it's from 10 to 10, like 10
Yeah.
in the morning to 10 at night. So if you guys want to ride, I mean, we can like just all slide up there and like say, I don't know, 2 or 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5, some shit like that. But yeah, we should go.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. That sounds
Just
like a
walk
plan.
around, watch the fireworks.
Yeah, call me if you want to go, Ro.
Fireworks. All right, guys, we out of here?
Yeah, just about. Yeah. Okay. So Saturday we got our friend Fatima's book show, and then 717 Marin. We have okay. So the cool thing is we're trying to figure DJ Rose Electric Garden of Sound. There you go.
Oh shit.
That's what she called it. Fine with me. I couldn't think.
I love it.
Yes, good. Good. So yeah, so that will be Saturday night. So that will be fun.
Where's that at?
Integrity.
All right, facts. Okay, Saturday night. Cool. I'll be there. Cool.
Yeah, good. Good.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me.
Oh, awesome. Love having you on.
Love you guys. Thank you for having me, guys.
Okay. Night, everybody.
Appreciate
Bye.
y'all.
All right, y'all.
Peace.